Welcome back to Origami Snowman. My name is Matt. Doing a 5 up and then a 5 down. But I'm going to mix them up so you're not going to know which is which until I'm done. Just kidding, you know how it works. 5 up, 5 down. I take 10 songs suggested by another individual, this time my daughter, and I listen to those 10 songs. Usually it's songs I've never heard before by artists I do not know. And then I say which 5 I think were good and which 5 I think were bad, and I try to guess which 5 that other person thinks were good and bad, and then I look and I see how right I was. It's a fun thing only for me, but here we are. Today's musician, artiste, is a gentleman, a fella, a little guy named Benson Boone. Apparently he's on The Voice or something. There's a lot of roller skates and a lot of him being convinced that he looks good in tight shirts. I think that's what YouTube suggested to me. So here's the thing. I'm not. I'll save my opinions for a few minutes from now. Okay, I'm going to read you the list. Here are the songs in alphabetical order according to my daughter Cheetoh. Number 1, Beautiful Things. Number 2, Before You. Number 3, Forever and a Day. Number 4, Hello, Love. Number 5, In the Stars. Number 6, Let Me Go. Number 7, Nights Like These. Number 8, Slow It Down. Number 9, There She Goes. And number 10, Work of Art. All right, let's read some of my notes. Okay, so the first song, Beautiful Things. I wrote, it kind of had some Mumford & Son vibes, which is fine. I like Mumford & Sons. I don't know who's Mumford and I don't know who the Sons are, but I do like them. Now, they're a certain mood, for sure. Not something I'm going to just, listen to just because I'm I want to listen to some good music. That's mood music. Maybe I was in the wrong mood for this. But anyway, I wrote, not bad, pretty predictable, vanilla. Let me just say this about Benson Boone. Vanilla. I'm gonna have that thought about every single one of these songs. Because yes, he has written a bunch of songs that will absolutely be playable on the radio and enjoyable by people driving in their cars who need to focus on the road and not on their emotions or on the music. Okay, just we're gonna say that right out front. All right, because he's very vanilla. All right, so having written those things, not bad, pretty predictable, vanilla. Then it kicked up a big old notch, and I thought, oh, I've heard this. Not as predictable as I thought. Now, here's the thing about this song. I've heard this song recently even. And I was told this is Benson Boone. The fact that I forget the song until he gets to the part where he's screaming, that should tell you something. It's not bad, but it's forgettable. Anyway, I did give this one a thumbs up because I like the screaming. Okay. You can usually get me with screaming. All right, the next song, Before You. I made a bold prediction right out of the gate, and I don't regret it. I wrote, I think these are all going to sound similar. Not really, ... I don't like this. I just didn't like it. I didn't like this one. It was a precursor to negative feelings I ended up having about a lot of these songs. We'll just be honest. Okay, next song, Forever and a Day. I wrote, it better pick up. It did pick up, and then I wrote, ugh, it picked up, but it needs to go back down. There was something wrong. There was something wrong with it. It was kind of like when you take a drink of milk and you're like, something's funny with this, and you check the expiration date and you're like, well, I mean, I'm within the date, I'm like, it hasn't expired technically, but there's definitely something wrong, and then you realize that expiring isn't the only thing that can be wrong with milk. There was something unquantifiable about this song that I didn't care for. All right, the next song, Hello, Love. I wrote, these songs all sound the same. Formulaic. They have a slow start. There's falsetto crooning. And then midway through, the tempo increases. Meh. is what I wrote. I did not give this one an up or a down because I suspected I was going to need to dig deep into the barrel to find my 5 up. So I thought if it's meh might be high score. We might be looking at top tier here with meh. All right, the next song, In the Stars. I wrote, he's talented, but I don't care. So already off to a bad start. He's talented, but I don't care. However, he saved it when I realized, well, I'll write the question I wrote. I wrote, is this about a dead person? Immediately intrigued. And that's why it also got no immediate rating. I was saving that one. That one went in my meh column. All right, next one. Let Me Go. Now, surprise, surprise, I wrote, this isn't bad. It feels earnest. So many of these songs feel like he's imagining, like people hearing it on the radio and falling in love with him and singing along and all the other things. But this one, he genuinely felt to me like he meant what he was saying. Also, it was a very short song. So, bonus points for that. Good job. Nights Like These. I wrote, off to a promising start with a good beat. And then it picked up. And I wrote, oops, overproduced. Auto-tune? Falls apart once it gets going. I don't like it. I didn't like it. It felt like there were too many hands on deck, too many strings being pulled, too many dials getting tweaked. Just sing your friggin' song and stop making it sound like a computer. I just... Sometimes that works. Daft Punk does it very well. You not so much. Slow It Down is the next song. And I put asterisks around the phrase immediate groan. It's another one of those songs by Benson Boone celebrating the majesty of Benson Boone. He doesn't love any of the people in his songs as much as he loves the sound of his own voice. What is he even doing? Those were my notes for that song. Apparently, I was very passionately opposed to the song. Okay, the next song, There She Goes. I'll be honest. When it was not a cover of There She Goes, I think the Law. What are they? The Laws, was that who it was? And then more popularly covered by Over the Rhine. But I believe that one is There She Goes Again. Maybe. Anyway, when it wasn't a cover of that song, I was disappointed. So I walked into this one already a little bit pouty. Okay, but I wrote the following: better than the previous song. But let's see. The beat is good. Will he ruin it? The music and the vocals are given equal attention. I like this one. That's kind of one of the things. In a lot of his songs, the music is like it's like mom and dad have a favorite kid, and you can tell that when you look at family photos, because there's one who's got the nice clothes, got the hair done, gets front and center, and the other kids are like, they have jelly stains on their faces, their shirts are untucked, their hair's a little up on one side. That's kind of what happens with the music. It gets sort of shoved to the side. And then we have to listen to him be way too loud and feel way too good about himself. And I don't like that, I don't like it. So this song, it was balanced. There was a much better balance between the music and the vocals, and I thought it was actually pretty good. Then the final song, Work of Art, again, he's overpowering. The music is treated like an afterthought. It's not great or good even. So yeah, here we go. Here are my 5 up. We're going backwards here. There She Goes, Let Me Go, Beautiful Things, because of the screaming, and then because meh ended up top tier, Hello Love and In the Stars. Those managed to be top tier. Not top tier. Just there's only 2 tiers, and well, anyway. So hang on. What are the other ones? Before You, Forever and a Day, Nights Like These. Sorry, I better hit this ball before I start losing viewers. Slow It Down or Turn It Off, and Work of Art. Those were my 5 down. They were not enjoyable songs from this side of my ears. Now I got to figure out what Cheetoh would have guessed. I'm going to say, okay, Beautiful Things, obviously. Beautiful Things. Let's say Beautiful Things. Forever and a Day. What's the one that I said with the auto-tune? Nights Like These. Let's say Let Me Go. And Slow It Down. I'm going to say that she and I disagreed on 3 of those 5. But hang on. Let me remember which ones I said. I think I can remember. All right, now I gotta pull out this envelope is marked top secret. I'm trying to play golf and open a top secret paper with. This is hard. I'm a talented man. I can do things. She's ambidextrous. Why am I not? Oh. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hang on, let me hit the thing. Okay. What did I say? I said, Beautiful Things, Forever and a Day, Nights Like These, Slow It Down, and Work of Art. All right. Her 5 up. Beautiful Things, ding, ding, ding. Hello, Love. Nights Like These, ding, ding, ding. Slow It Down, ding, ding, ding. And In the Stars. Well, I missed 2. That's okay. I did. That's better than I usually do. And then her 5 down were Work of Art, Before You, There She Goes, and Let Me Go. Oh, wait, hang on. And Forever and a Day. All right, not too bad. I did all right. I did better than Benson Boone did. I did not care for Benson Boone. So here's the thing. Cheetoh and I, we have very different musical tastes. I have very different musical tastes than most people. I mean, what can I say? I don't like country music. I don't like overly produced, money grab pop music. Like pop music from the 70s and 80s, I love. Bay City Rollers, are you kidding me? Go listen to Saturday Night and tell me that song's not an absolute beast. Some Taylor Swift I like, but in all honesty, there's that whole the American Idol voice, America's Got Talent, that whole that general sound I don't like. It just doesn't seem real to me. It seems like, I just want to be rich and famous. I want to be an icon. You know who was an icon? The friggin' Ramones. They were an icon. I'm telling you, I'll stop because it's not about what I like. It's about this particular individual who I did not like. But you know who I do like? You. In fact, I love you. I love you all to pieces. Thank you so much for coming and watching and listening and, caring about my opinion, even though it's probably not great. But, yeah, I'm going to do one more of these 5 up, 5 down for a band called Cave Town, who I have not heard, but I have been told they're very good. And then when I've done, that'll be my 10th band, and then I'm going to do a tournament kind of thing where the best song from each of those bands go up against each other. It's going to be awesome or forgettable. I don't know. One way or the other, I'm doing it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.